Howdy out there, welcome and Happy New Year. This is Harold over here at the Papa Bear Pepper channel. And this year I'm doing something new. I'm going to start doing this as an exclusive channel for my peppers only. Been doing this for a long time, so I wanted to go through it just a little bit more in depth with everything from my seed starting, which I'm doing down here. And that's going to be one of my next videos, to my LED light, to what I'm going to do with my LEDs, uh, and even through some of the things I do, like selling my pepper plungers here. Yeah, this is a shout out for my pepper plungers because yeah, I've sold these things pretty much all over the world, and what I got in here is my super blend. It's a blend of super hots that I grow here locally in Washington, and this year I want to bring you through that journey with me, that we go through and look at them all. I'm in my Seahawks room right now, and if I do this, you'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah, okay, I'm a Seahawks fan. I live in Washington, and I've been with them forever, but. Yeah, my first one, I'm going to be going through the video after this. It was going to be my entry, and it's going to be about seed starting, some of the methods that I'm using or have used, uh, and some of the products that I use for my seed starting, what I believe in, and you know what, that everybody out there is different, but I'll explain why I do what I do. But and then I want to move on to showing people, to help the beginners out there, or whoever, whoever wants to. Moving on to the next phase, which is my transplanting my seedlings into their next pot, which will be second to the last pot that they're going to, or place that they're going to be, because they'll go from those pots. And and a thing I'm going to be doing here locally is selling some of my plants, because I've got a lot that I'm starting, and I'm not going to be able to grow that many. I just don't, I have a nice size lot here in my house, but let's face it, that's a lot. And I'll get plenty of yield out of the plants that I do keep and grow. I have my greenhouse over here. I've got 3 raised beds, one of which is dedicated to veggies, but I got 2 of those beds that are pretty much loaded up with peppers. So I do grow a lot of peppers, and it's because I love growing them. I love using them. The powder that's in these, it's what I use every day. And I took me a while to put the blend together and get it to where I'm like, yeah, this is what I want. It's got good heat, but it has good flavor. And that is due a lot to what I grow in my peppers. I like a mix of Nagas, 7 pots, and a few others in between. I like the chocolates because they bring that earthy flavor to your powders. But I mean, yeah, so next I'm going to go into how I'm prepping my gardens, and I'm going to be, I have to revitalize even my raised beds. If you go out there and just plant in a raised bed thinking that whatever you got in there is good enough, well, you're going to get whatever's good enough. I have really good soil in them right now, but I have to amend, and you should amend. And it's the same thing with my pots. I got to go through all my pots. I got to dump them. I got to amend the soil, put the soil back in the pots, and put my plants in there for which ones I do pot up. And I still carry 15 or 20 pots, but since I went to my raised beds and do a self-watering, it makes it a little easier for me to control those. And that's what I like, though, is a control. I don't plant directly into the ground. I may or may not have good soil, I don't know. But I get a really good blend of raised bed soil that I got locally here, up here and by my place, and I love the soil. Man, my plants went crazy last year. So I know the soil has good nutrients in it, and I'm going to be building my 3rd raised bed over there this year. by the greenhouse that's on the side of the house where I do all my growing. Really good light over there. So I'm going to put in a third one. And I'll take you through that journey of building my raised bed. And, it's going to be a cut version, but I'm going to show you, this is what I do. This is how I put my little irrigation system. I'm going to have to expand that irrigation system this year, so it's going to take me cutting and then reconnecting my irrigation, because I run it from a hose from the house water over here to a timer that goes off, and that timer can water every day. It can water once a week, whatever I determine, and that's really determined on your climate and your conditions, how much water your plants need. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, but I just wanted to do a shout out, and then hopefully I can get some followers out there. The more I get, the more I'm going to give. I'm thinking if I could ever hit 1,000 viewers, that I'll put one of these out for free. Yeah, that's $20 value. I don't, and I don't make, for those of you who think that I'm not. I pay shipping when I send these out. That's out of my pocket, so that cuts into everything just a little bit more. And my biggest thing that I do with anything, whether it's going to sell my plants locally or when I'm selling these, it all goes back into my growing. That's all because I do this because I have a passion for growing. When you get into pepper growing, it's addictive. It really is addictive, and you all know that out there. The ones that have been growing for a long time, that's our biggest thing, is this is addicting. It's like any other thing that you do, of course, I love my fishing. I love my hunting. But I love growing peppers. I've been doing it for a long time. So, I hope you all have a great New Year's out there. I hope your year is prosperous. I hope that all of your family is safe out there, and hopefully you'll follow me on this journey this year when we go through Papa Bear's Pepper Channel and we get this thing rolling. Hey, take care out there. Have a great day.